Now at 8, one PBS show is set to return after nearly 2 decades.
And one pop star's highly anticipated album is out now. Get the coffee ready and open up those eyes. You're waking up with Cardinal Sunrise.
Good news for a good morning. From Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom, you're watching NewsLink Indiana's Cardinal Sunrise.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Addison Hampshire.
And I'm Brianna Baru. You're waking up with Cardinal Sunrise. Though the weather hasn't quite changed yet, we can't help but lean into the autumn aesthetics.
So we asked and you answered. We have the results on what the best fall TV show is.
Pretty Little Liars came in last with just 11% of the votes.
Not far in front was The Vampire Diaries with 13%.
There's a huge jump to second place with Gilmore Girls at 35%.
And finally, the clear winner, Gravity Falls, had 41% of the votes. I cannot believe that Gravity Falls won. I totally voted for Gilmore Girls.
I know. Now I have to ask, what team were you on?
I'm Team Jess.
Me too. Well, I did like season 1 Dean. Jess is just the perfect choice.
I agree.
With Halloween just about a month away, you may be looking for the perfect pumpkin soon. But the ones you're about to see will not fit on your front porch.
CNN's Will Wagner introduces us to a man who's grown some of the largest pumpkins in the state of Maine.
Elroy Morgan of Charleston is no stranger to growing big pumpkins.
It's a lot of fun. It's people just love seeing a giant pumpkin. It puts a smile on anybody's face.
From heating the ground to preparing for frost, growing pumpkins of such size is no easy feat.
You got to get your greenhouses up and soil cables in and a lot of water and plenty of sunshine and good luck.
While he has set up irrigation, this summer's drought still posed a challenge.
I've had to shut my well off because I lost pressure a couple of times, and so I had to wait until it fills up and then pump more water back out in the garden.
Morgan plans to drop off one of his pumpkins in Bangor, where it will sit in front of Chick-fil-A and be part of a Guess the Weight contest, though it's not even his biggest of the year.
It's over 1,700. It could be 18 now, I don't know. I still got another week of growing, so I still got to keep watering it.
As he's already looking forward to next year, he hopes he can grow one weighing 1 ton or more.
My pumpkins are getting bigger every year. Still haven't got that 2,000 pound yet, but one day I will.
The heaviest pumpkin sits at more than 2,700 pounds, according to Guinness World Records.
That record was set back in October 2023.
Take a look, it's in a book.
Reading Rainbow is set to return to PBS after nearly 2 decades.
Librarian Michael Threets will be the new host. The iconic show originally aired from 1983 to 2006 and encouraged kids to read. Over the years, Reading Rainbow gathered more than 250 awards. An official release date has yet to be announced.
As of 8 hours ago, Taylor Swift is officially in her showgirl era. The singer-songwriter's new album became available on all major streaming platforms when the clock hit 12:01 a.m. This is Swift's 12th original studio album and her first since she became the entire owner of her music catalog. Aside from getting engaged to Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, Swift has kept a low profile, relatively speaking, since she ended her record-setting Eras Tour in December.
For the second year in a row, Lainey Wilson will lead the biggest night in country music. She's been named the host for the 59th annual CMA Awards, which will air live on November 19th. Wilson is tied for the most nominations at the 2025 show, including a nod for Entertainer of the Year. Other performers and presenters will be announced within the next few weeks. Tickets to see the show are available on CMA's website. The CMA Awards debuted in 1967. The show has become the longest-running annual music awards program to air on network television.
In case you missed it earlier this week, Indy Scream Park made some renovations in their off-season.
NewsLink Indiana's Amelia Winter has the spooky details.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and there's something for everyone to do here at the Indy Screen Park. Now with their new improvements, I talked to staff to learn more about how this can enhance your experience. Indy Screen Park has reopened for their 16th year, and this season is looking a little different.
A new attraction, Neon Nightmare. It's our interpretation of a 3D crazy rave.
Attraction specialist Jordan Harmson says their main focus was the guests.
Upgrading the customer experience with some upgrades such as this photo spot behind us and just the customer experience.
The park spent over $300,000 for renovations. Chief Marketing Officer John Pianki says the upgrades have enhanced safety, security features, and more photo opportunities around the park.
I like seeing a lot more happy customers and things like that. So it's like I don't get complaints about our restrooms because we don't use porta potties anymore. We have flush restrooms now. So like that was a big one. People really wanted flush restrooms, get away from the porta potty.
From 5 different haunted houses to zombie paintball, there's something for everyone to do. And always wanting guests to have a hauntingly good time.
Instead of having to just go through all the haunted houses, we want it to be a full experience where it's not just you go there and leave. You can go and enjoy the midway, the food, the drinks, the actors in which you get to interact with a little bit more, and then also the different haunted houses that if you aren't a fan of one, you can always go through any of the others and pick to go through at your own pace.
Indy Screen Park is open from now until the beginning of November. In Anderson, Amelia Winter, NewsLink, Indiana.
You need a spooky to enter these haunted houses.
To get your tickets to the park, go to indyscreenpark.com. You know what else is scary, Addison?
What, Brianna?
This heat in October.
I agree. Let's toss it to Elizabeth for a look at our local weather.
Yes, thank you. We definitely have been having some extreme heat this October that's carried on. We're looking out at the Cooper Science camera. We do have this beautiful sun rising, and those temperatures are rather cool this morning. 63 in Indianapolis, 58 in Bloomington, 57 up in Terre Haute. Taking a closer look here in Muncie, 52 in Muncie, 52 in Farmland, and 54 down in Newcastle. For the next 12 hours, we do see that temperature rise up again to those above average heat that we've been seeing. 87 around 4 p.m. is going to be that high. And what I'll be tracking is that sunshine continuing, incoming showers, and I'll be tracking those fall-like temperatures coming our way after the break.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Coming up, we have an update on the recent storms in the East Coast.
And Mira Bloomer has a look at your national forecast.
You can just keep watching and scrolling, and the world will still feel like it's falling apart. Or you can take action by joining a movement that's creating lasting change instead. Because at World Vision, we believe that no situation is hopeless. Join a movement that's changing the world for good.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 Americans are sick of the divisions in our country? But there's one small step we can take to remember that we're still connected. All over America, strangers with different political views are coming together to talk about their lives, not politics, and discovering they actually have a lot in common. Because even if we don't see eye to eye, we can still talk heart to heart. So let's talk for a change. Learn more at takeonesmallstep.org.
Welcome back. The U.S. East Coast is seeing some powerful waves due to Hurricane Imelda. Imelda was a Category 2 hurricane Wednesday afternoon with sustained winds of 100 miles per hour.
It then started moving toward Bermuda, but not before turning up dangerous surf, rip currents, and coastal flooding on the East Coast. The storm continues to stir in the Atlantic, but the worst impacts were Wednesday night.
Sherelle Hubbard has more.
We've got some major breakage. There it goes.
This video shows the moment when a home collapsed into the Atlantic Ocean due to Hurricane Imelda. The storm, which formed in the Bahamas over the weekend, took down at least 5 unoccupied houses in Buxton, North Carolina on Tuesday, one eyewitness said.
Can't imagine this happens anywhere else. 5 collapses within like 1 hour.
This one's really tough because I kind of grew up on this street and lived on this street for a few years.
Rough surf and coastal flooding have battered the region, with Imelda bringing rip currents and beach erosion along the East Coast.
It's awful. Something that I think we all knew we might see one day, but there was a big part of us that hoped it wouldn't actually happen.
Imelda on a collision course with Bermuda on Wednesday. According to the National Hurricane Center, by midday, it had strengthened to a Category 2 storm, packing winds of 100 miles an hour. Although moving further into the ocean, Imelda has left her mark on those now forced to rebuild what she has destroyed.
We're going to need some help when it's over. We're going to need help moving forward. We're going to need help from the legislature, making some changes that allow us to help ourselves. And we've been screaming at semi-deaf ears, so it's time to get them unclogged.
I'm Sherelle Hubbard reporting.
Another system, Humberto briefly became a rare Category 5 hurricane.
But it deteriorated late Wednesday morning after it merged with a front swinging over the ocean.
Forecasters say it is now a disorganized area of gusty rain and thunderstorms over the open Atlantic Ocean waters.
Let's toss it to Mira for a look at our national weather.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. So we are going to be looking at our region's current temperatures today. So we do have a 64 in Kansas City. We have a 65 in Minneapolis, 56 in Denver, and we do have a 71 degrees in Dallas-Fort Worth. But let's look at today's highs. We have an 87 in Kansas City, we have an 88 in Minneapolis, an 84 in Denver, and with the highest that we're looking at is going to be 91 degrees in Dallas-Fort Worth. So as we are going into our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, we obviously are seeing above average in the region as normal. And if we look at our current watch and warning, as you can see, the pink right here in Rapid City, that is a red flag warning. So that means there is possible outlook of wildfires in that area. And as you see down here in the Dallas area in Texas, we do have an air quality warning. And up here, as you can see, this purple line, that means it is a small craft warning. So we don't want to take those sailboats out, those small boats, as you can see, definitely from those winds and those waters coming in from those tropical storms and hurricanes. And as we go to our radar, you can see the precipitation coming in, as well as there may be a chance of snow in Nevada. So you could see that thunderstorm, that yellow in that green area. Also, as well as down here, you can see in the Jacksonville area, and in the East Coast, there's a lot of precipitation, a lot of rain going on there, definitely from the hurricanes and the tropical storms that we are seeing. Recently, it is going through, and we do have severe threats. So as you can see in the West Coast, the tropical storm, thunderstorm area, you can definitely see there is going to be some thunderstorms over there and in the St. Louis area, and as well as the East Coast. We are looking at our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook. We are still in the West Coast above average and in the East Coast above average, but we are still looking at in the Midwest, that below average area. And this is our drought monitor. So as you can see, there's a lot going on, and we are still looking at that dry to severe drought in the Midwest and East Coast, and as well as the West Coast. It is going to be extreme and exceptional. So yeah, I can't believe it's been so warm in October lately.
I know.
Yes, it's absolutely crazy to see for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the fall weather to come. You know, the leaves are changing, nothing's happening.
Yep. I know, and fall's my favorite season, so like I love the aesthetic of it all.
Yeah. Thank you, Mira. Coming up, are these hot temperatures here to stay?
Find out with a full look at your local forecast.
Miss a veteran, and she was injured in the line of duty.
I hurt my leg in a training accident when she was only 2 years old.
She had 7 different surgeries over the span of 9 years, and there were tons of complications.
I'm doing much better now. I'm an active part of my kids' lives.
She can kick a mean soccer ball.
Through thick and thin, DAV's been there for me and my family.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Sandy get the health and disability benefits they've earned.
My victory is getting my life back.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Let's say this is your head. It's way too easy to let it fill up with the wrong stuff. Anxieties, pressure, worries, school, social life, family problems. You can do nothing and keep it all in. Much better to let it out. Talk to friends, parents, a trusted teacher. A solid first step you can take is visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. You'll find proven, practical ideas that can help you get back on track. You only have one head. look after it.
Welcome back. Taking a look at this Cooper Science camera again, we have that beautiful, calm morning we're seeing, and those temperatures are still staying cool. 63 in Indianapolis, 58 in Bloomington, 57 in Lafayette. Taking a closer look here in Muncie, though, 52 in Muncie, 53 down in Newcastle, 52 in Marion, and 53 in Anderson. And for today's high, we're seeing about 88 degrees as our high, and that condition is staying rather sunny all throughout today. And those winds are remaining calm all throughout the day today. In the next 12 hours, we are seeing that temperature rise quite a bit into the later afternoon, around 4 to 5 p.m. today. We are seeing that, but those temperatures will drop this evening. 7 p.m. we are seeing 80 degrees, 9 p.m. 70 degrees, and 11 p.m. 66 degrees. Those conditions are staying clear all throughout the night with a rather calm evening. For this weekend, as we're going into that fall break, we are having a great sunny weekend. Not like those fall-like temperatures, more summer-like, 87 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday, and those winds are staying calm, and on Sunday those winds will be coming from the south-southwest at about 5 miles an hour. For those 5 to 10 day temperature trend, we are seeing these temperatures being pretty hot. 87 this weekend, 85 Monday, 86 on Tuesday, and even on Wednesday we are seeing 83 degrees. Those temperatures are rather hot. Looking at this radar though, this current radar, we are seeing no precipitation whatsoever, which is leading us to why we are in this drought. In this drought here in Muncie, we are seeing it to be severe. We have Marion, Portland, and even Muncie in this severe drought, or the moderate drought, severe drought. And then Winchester, Anderson, and even down in Richmond is in that moderate. And even if we look closer up in here into Fort Wayne, we are seeing that extreme drought. This is due to the hot temperatures and the lack of precipitation. We've had 23 days above average for those temperatures, 1 normal day for those temperatures, and 8 days below average for those temperatures as well. So again, these are those above average temperatures we're seeing. But we do have some relief coming our way for Tuesday. Around 1 p.m. we do see this rain really head our way, covering most of Muncie. Really could be some possible thunderstorms as well. This does slightly give us some relief by Wednesday, early morning hours. It's still sticking around with us, but we do have some relief going on we do see those fall-like temperatures. For the next 7 days, today, Friday, our high is 88 degrees, Saturday 87, Sunday 85 degrees, Monday 86 degrees. Those conditions are staying sunny all throughout. On Tuesday, a 70% chance of rainfall with our high being 79, and we do start to see those fall-like temperatures all throughout. After the rain comes through, it does cool down our temperatures quite a bit. 69 on Wednesday, and on Thursday 70 degrees, and those lows are going to be rather chilly in the evening, and I am super excited for those fall temperatures to come.
I know. I'm really hoping they, start kicking in.
Yeah, me too.
Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Coming up, Ball State football is back at the Shoe tomorrow.
But 3 of our staff members just couldn't wait for some action. Take a look at how they got their energy out.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We can't play about our future or our finances. Make moves, set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up, stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things. This is pre-tirement.
Can you help me?
What you got there?
Will you help my mom?
Hey, crew, I'll give the first move to anyone who signs up to be an organ donor. How do you do it?
Easy. Just go to organdonor.gov.
More donors means more hope. Sign up at organdonor.gov.
Welcome back. 3 members of NewsLink Indiana put their football skills to the test with a little friendly competition.
Let's take it down to the field to see who took home the W.
Josiah Bean. I'm on the digital team of NewsLink Indiana. I played football in the 5th grade, and they threw me the ball one time in practice. That's it.
Jackson White, Cardinal Sunrise Sports Director, Middle School QB.
My name is Steven Grata. I'm the Assistant Sports Director for NewsLink Indiana. I played soccer my whole life, and I played kicker and punter for about 2 weeks. And I'm going to win this competition.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sunrise Football Challenge. I'm your host, Collins Chris Worth.
And I'm Easy A. Smith.
We have a throwing challenge off first. Biggest arm Veen's not going to like that one very much.
So let's see it from the number 2. Let's see the form. Oh, it's pretty.
It's a nice, pretty throw, and I like that from the middle school quarterback. You'd think he'd win this one. And here comes the high school punter.
Oh, a rocket.
An absolute rocket. He launched that ball. And I think he's going to like that a lot. He won that challenge.
He won that challenge.
42 yards on that throw.
Sometimes the punter, they have to punt it. Well, throw it, and he did just that.
I saw his high school tape. I think he did fake it once or twice in high school, so I'm not surprised he won that challenge.
But the middle school quarterback, 40 yards? I guess that must have been a running offense.
Next up here, we got the punting challenge.
And well, it should come down to it. The punter should win this challenge. That's his thing.
Here comes Josiah Veen with his punt.
Down the middle, that's exactly what you want to see from a punter.
It kind of turned over. I think I like it a lot. Here comes Jackson White's punt. It's going to be a little bit shorter, but that might roll the distance.
A little shorter? I mean, hey, not bad.
But this punter, he's got to blow him out of the water.
Oh, it's a bomb.
It's going. It looked like it went straight up. It did.
Oh.
It's going to bounce backwards. That's -5 yards from the high school punter.
Maybe it was blocked.
It might have been blocked. You're right. Steven Grotto, the punter, loses that one, and Josiah Veen punted it less distance than what he threw it.
Well, I don't know if that's an accomplishment or something bad.
Next, we have the throwing competition. Each contestant is going to get a chance to throw the ball as the quarterback. If they complete their pass, they win the challenge and get a green check mark.
You got to take the middle school quarterback here. It's kind of his thing.
Indeed. Here we goes Willy Wonka about to throw this ball. He's going to hit Jackson White.
He's open.
Butterfingers drops it.
I don't know about Butterfingers. I'm not sure about that one. The ball looked low.
We have Josiah Veen now on to throw the pass. He's off it good.
And it's caught.
It's got. That's the first completion we've had all day.
Good routes by number 2, and what a pass.
When 2's on the field, 2 gets open. And now we have the middle school quarterback. You're thinking he's got to complete this thing.
He does. The ball might look pretty. Let's see an out route.
It's a great ball.
Oh, beautiful pass.
It's dropped. That might be tampering there.
That is terrible. The ball was in his hands.
We might have to send that upstairs and make sure Josiah Veen wasn't tampering, but he's the only one that caught a pass.
And I don't know if he knew if that was going to be it, but we might have to take it up with the league office.
At this point, we just have to wait for the 40-yard dash. If White can win that one, I think that he might win the competition, but we'll have to see afterwards.
It's going to come down to this.
Let's see. Next, first up, we have Josiah Veen on his 40-yard dash. He's moving.
Good for him.
He's got the jets. And I think he's going to like that time a lot.
That's not bad.
We have the middle school quarterback.
Looking like Tom Brady out there.
He's got the long strides. I'm in at 6'4". I think it's going to help him. And
we'll see.
Grotto did not participate.
Grotto, I think he went out on injury.
I think he's on IR, but it looks like Josiah Veen won, but we're going to have to see on the podium.
So let's see. Drum roll. And yes, Josiah Veen wins.
But I'm not sure. It could have been tampering on that drop pass.
I mean, that's definitely something we're going to have to take up with the league office, but we shall see.
We're going to send it to the desk. What do you think? Do you think Josiah Veen was right in winning this competition? Thank you.
Coming up, Peyton Mucker breaks down the science behind why leaves fall.
And we have one final look at your weather ahead of fall break.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
You crank it and the beat just moves you right down the hallway. Why not? It doesn't hurt anyone, but listening too long and too loud can actually hurt your hearing. Excessive volume in earbuds, stadiums, and at concerts, even loud machinery, can damage hearing in just 15 minutes.
1 in 5 people 12 years and older now has some kind of hearing loss. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked and boogie on.
Welcome back. While the temperatures have remained hot, they won't be staying that way for much longer.
And you may have noticed the leaves started to change color. Now, while they may be pretty, what's the science behind it? Let's find out with Peyton for breaking down the science.
First of all, there's so much stuff that you can look forward to when it comes to fall. Whether that be some pumpkin spice lattes, getting in your Halloween costume, But for me personally, I love to see the colors of fall, more specifically the leaves. Now, how exactly do we get to that nice fall color with the trees, however? It all starts with the simplest part, the tree itself. We all know that it is getting those nutrients from the ground itself, but also our important factor here is the sun. Because of the sun, the tree is able to go through the stages of photosynthesis. And through photosynthesis, it is able to get energy for the tree, for it to grow, and for it to sustain itself. And the way it gets that energy is through something called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll takes in that light energy and then converts it into chemical energy for the tree to keep going. And then also with that chlorophyll, we are getting that green color, and that is what makes that's what we're more familiar with during the summer and the spring. But as we go into a new cycle of the solar system, kind of changing where we're located at, we are starting to see less sun during the fall. With that, we are not getting as much chlorophyll into the actual tree or the leaves. And that is what is turning our green leaves into sometimes red, we can see orange, yellow, and sometimes we can even see a little bit of purple. And with this, we are losing that energy from the tree, so it is now having to try to save it, and that's why that chlorophyll, we aren't seeing as much of it there. Now, one other part of this is we know how beautiful it looks on the trees, but unfortunately, we all know it eventually all comes down. And with that, that is because we are sometimes seeing the tree needing to save even more energy to the point where it cannot save any more leaves. So with that, it'll start detaching the leaves from the tree itself, and that eventually they'll fall to the ground, and that's when we can start to see them turn into more of the brown colors that we're a little bit familiar with. And once they're on the ground, they then die, and that's when we get that crispy, crinkly texture that we see when we're running around in fall. And then also with that, that's how later in the winter we see our trees are more bare. And then also sometimes during this process, we do see brown leaves grow on the tree itself. However, we do know that'll only happen if it's more of a dry texture outside, or if it gets cold really, really fast. Now, we don't have to worry about that just yet. As you can see and feel, we're still getting some warm temperatures, but we are expecting to see some of these ideal temperatures and colors starting as early as October 25th in Muncie, as well as in northern Indiana. And then we'll also be seeing them as late as October 31st. Thank you guys so much. Let's get fall break started. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Peyton.
Yes, that was so cool. As we all know, fall break is coming up. Addison, what are your plans?
I'm going home this weekend, and then I'm gonna, my town does an apple festival every year, and I'm gonna go to that. It's very exciting. What are your plans, Brianna?
Well, my little sister's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm gonna be celebrating that. Very exciting. Elizabeth, what are your plans?
My plans are just to finally maybe see some warmer weather, or some fall-like temperatures, get that warm weather out. We have warm weather this weekend, but I'm really excited to see those fall-like temperatures. Maybe let's take a look into what those fall temperatures we have ahead of us. We do have those thunderstorms coming in around Tuesday. We're seeing those, and that will bring in those cooler temperatures for next week, which I am super excited to see, and hopefully we'll finally get those leaf-changing colors like Peyton talked about.
Oh, yes. I love it when the leaves all change colors. It's so pretty.
I know. It sounds like it's going to be a great fall break for all of us.
Yes.
Super exciting. Thanks, Elizabeth. That's all for Cardinal Sunrise this Friday morning. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your Friday and a fantastic fall break.